First sit down video. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I asked people to send me questions on Instagram with the little, little question box. So this is where I got these questions from, and I'm just gonna go through them. So the first question is, what is your dream job? That is hard. There's a lot of jobs and there's so many jobs that you don't even know about. I'm gonna say, like, excluding like the money side of it, excluding how far you have to travel, and I guess you could even like make a job up. I'm gonna say my dream job would be naming nail polishes. Is that weird? I don't know. How do people even come up with these names? I think it'd be such a fun job, like just so creative. But I guess that would be my dream job. Next question is, what ethnicity are you? It's quite complicated to explain, so I'm just kind of gonna do it as briefly as I can. Okay, so I was born in England and my parents were born in England, so it's all my grandparents. So on my dad's side, my dad's dad, so my granddad, is half Portuguese and half Indian, and his wife, so my nan, is half Scottish and half Indian. And then on my mum's side, my mum's mum, which is my nan, is Irish, and her husband, so my granddad, is half Japanese and half Chinese. So it's like one big mix, but yeah, I think it's quite cool. People say that I look more like one half of the mix, or more Asian, or yeah, I don't know. That's my ethnicity. So I got a lot of questions to do with modelling as well. I didn't know whether to just put it in a whole separate video, like a modelling Q&A or modelling tips, what the industry is really like, whether I enjoy it, just because I know like a lot of people, especially like aspiring models or people who've just been signed, or even people who just want to know about the industry, like might find it useful or interesting. So just let me know if you want me to do like a whole more in-depth video about modelling, and I can do that. Just let me know in the comments or on Instagram. I'm just gonna quickly answer some of the ones I've got, and some of them I'm just gonna merge because they're quite similar. So I got, how were you scouted and how did you become a model? So I was scouted, I want to say, yeah, summer of 2017 at Wembley Arena. Yeah, Wembley Arena, which is like a stadium. So I was scouted there at a concert by my agency and another agency, and then from there they basically approached me and said, have you ever considered modelling, or would you be interested in it? And that was the first time I'd ever been scouted, and it was during the time of my GCSEs, so I was like aware that I wanted to continue focusing on my studies. So once I'd finished my exams, I went up to the offices in London, and both of the agencies actually offered to sign me, which I was like so blown away by. I don't know, I just never would have expected it. So I was with my mum and we went away and we had thought about it more, and I chose Models 1, and literally like the best decision I've ever made. I love it. The best agency ever. So that was how I was scouted and how I became a model. Another question I got was, did you drop out school to take up modelling? I can see why people think this, because I was signed when I was 15, and then I went full-time when I was 17, but I didn't drop out of school. I've always really been focused on my education and always wanted that to come first, and so did my parents, which I completely agree with. Everyone's different. I personally wanted to make sure I got my studies out of the way first. So I don't know if everyone knows how the English school system works, but basically now you have to be in education until you're 18, and the school year starts in September, and then you go into the next school year the following September. So people born in September are the oldest in the year group, and people born in August are the youngest, and I'm August born, so I've always been the youngest. So when I finished my A-levels, I was still 17, which is when I went full-time. But so yeah, that's why it's kind of, it could seem like that. But I did stay in education, and no, I didn't drop out of school. What would you be doing if you weren't modelling? Congrats on your season. Thank you. What would I be doing if I wasn't modelling? I would probably be at uni doing just like a degree that I'm not even passionate about or motivated to do, because technically I'm on a gap year, so I have applied for uni to go next year, and I just applied for geography because of all the courses, and out of my 3 A-levels that was the one I found the easiest. Also, sorry if my voice sounds weird, I think I'm getting ill, I've got a sore throat, apologies. So yeah, I've applied for geography for next year at uni, but honestly, like, I think in my view, like, unless you're so passionate about a course or you need that degree to better your, for like your future career path or anything like that, then uni is not for everyone, because it is such a huge amount of money, and obviously you pay it back over time, and it shouldn't stop you from going to uni. If you want to go, like, honestly go. People have the best times, but for me, there was nothing I'm passionate enough about, I feel. So yeah, sorry, I got sidetracked. If I wasn't modelling, I'd probably be at uni doing some sort of degree or an apprenticeship, I think, like in London. But yeah, I probably would not be as happy as I am now. How supportive are your parents of your modelling career? How did they first react? My parents are so supportive, I'm literally the luckiest person. How did they react? My mum was with me when I got scouted, and obviously it was the first time that they'd been scouted, so it was kind of just like, okay, we got to do some research on this, you're still in school, and obviously they wanted me to like stay focused on my school. I think they were just happy for me, like, as long as I'm happy, they're happy. Anything I do with modelling, they just like help me through everything and support me and say that they're proud of me, so that means everything to me. How did my dad react? I can't really remember. Yeah, they were kind of just cool about it and then let me decide. And yeah, when we went into the agency, we obviously saw like how amazing the agency were, how caring they are of their models and how supportive they are, and there's always someone there if you need to talk to them, so that wasn't a worry of theirs. But yeah, they're so supportive. Okay, last one kind of to do with modelling. What are you most excited for in terms of your opportunities with modelling? That is hard. Obviously there's so many opportunities that could potentially come from it. I'd say the travelling, like obviously a lot of models are lucky enough to be travelling a lot and visit countries you'd never think you'd visit, so obviously that is amazing. I'd love to travel, yeah, I'd love to travel the world, and modelling can help me do that. Meeting new people, like I was really not a confident person before modelling, and it really helped my confidence because you're always interacting and speaking and meeting people that you've never met before. They have completely different job roles to you, like makeup artists, photographers. It's so good to interact and build them connections, so that is really exciting as well, getting to meet new people and make new friends. So many models then go to work in the film industry or acting or at the agency, just so many different paths that it could lead to, so that's also really exciting. What countries do you want to visit? As I said, I'd love to travel the world, and one of my goals is to visit at least one country in every continent. I think that'd be amazing. The countries I want to visit, there's so many. I'm going to limit myself to 5, so I've always wanted to do like a tour of Italy, like it looks so beautiful, so I'd love to go to Italy. I'd love to go to Japan, obviously that's kind of my heritage, so I'd love to go to Japan. Mauritius, it looks stunning. I love tropical countries, so I'd love to go to Mauritius. Why do I find this so difficult? There's so many countries I'd love to go to. I love to go to different parts of Greece. I went to Athens recently on a work trip and I just loved it so much, but there's so many other different like islands and that I'd love to go to around there. And then fifth, I'd say Germany. I did German in school and I really love the language, and I'd love to be fluent in German, so yeah, I'd love to visit Germany. What A levels did you take? I did geography, biology and chemistry. You've just got to put the work in, and as long as you try your best, that's all you can do. I always say I have no regrets in life, but I think chemistry is my biggest regret. I enjoyed all three of them subjects so much at GCSE, and I worked really hard, and there were the three subjects I did the best in. And then I got to A level and it went from like here to I can't even reach. Like, I put as much work in as I could, and I always worked so hard in school, but chemistry wasn't for me. What are your career aspirations? I feel like I've had a lot about career. A goal of mine, obviously modelling for a lot of people does not last a lifetime. I'm aware of that, and I'm constantly thinking of what else I'd like to go into, other things I'm passionate about. But one career aspiration of mine would be to be an aid worker, so helping lift families and children in poverty out of poverty in third world countries. Did that make sense? Basically helping families in third world countries break the cycle of poverty, because obviously we've got to step back and realise how fortunate we are. I've got a roof over my head, I've got food, water. I have the essentials I'm so lucky to have. Sorry if this is getting so deep, but it's true. So I've always wanted to give back, and I love helping people. So yeah, I'd love to work for a charity or have my own charity, going into third world countries delivering aid like water and like medicines and stuff. So I think that's a career aspiration of mine. I'm not really sure, like, I need to kind of figure out what else I'm passionate about, because yeah, I think it's so important to be doing something you are passionate about and you're motivated to do, and it doesn't feel like a job to you. How much do you miss school? I don't miss secondary school, because going to kind of like a better sixth form in terms of like the quality of teaching and stuff made me realise that I didn't enjoy secondary school as much as I thought I did. So yeah, I'd say I enjoyed sixth form more than secondary school. You're also surrounded by more like-minded people and more motivated people about your subjects. But towards the end of sixth form, I just wanted to get out of there. I wouldn't say I miss school. I think you've just got to take advantage of it whilst you're there. What is your favourite hobby? I've done horse riding since I was 7 years old, so that used to be my favourite hobby. Hopefully YouTube will become my favourite hobby. I like just taking pictures, like not like professional photography or anything, just like literally on my iPhone. I love taking pictures of the sky. It sounds so weird, but I think the sky is so beautiful. So yeah, maybe photography. I kind of need to find more hobbies. Okay, there's a few more left. Are you gonna vlog? Yes. I'm so excited to vlog. I hope they're interesting. I should have some good content to film coming out, including travelling, just like my day-to-day life as well. Hanging out with friends or my boyfriend or family, day in my life, stuff like that. But yeah, there will be vlogs. Hopefully it's not boring. So excited for this. Please, can I be a guest host one day? Of course you can be a guest host. I mean, it's not a podcast or anything, but I'd love to have you on my channel. Oh my god, my throat is like closing up on me. Okay, last question is proudest achievement so far. It probably would be something to do with modelling. Just because I don't set like really high expectations, like I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this, just so I'm not disappointed. But proudest achievement, probably either closing the first show I've walked in London, or maybe walking Dior in Paris. Like, I could never imagine working with Dior. That blows my mind. I bet she's got their perfume over there. Yeah, I think I'd say them. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it wasn't boring or too long or anything like that. And obviously if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon with more content to come.